sports.
And we are back to play Dynasty here. Excuse me. Bless me, thank you. Alright, we got 3 commits left. We're number 2 in the nation right now in top classes for recruiting. And we're also number 2 in the nation in ranking. So, we're doing really good. We're doing pretty good. Freaking Oregon, bro. They got another 3-star. They got 2 more 3-stars, actually. Oh my. Alright. Number 2 Purdue finally coming home and gonna play against Illinois. Number 20 Illinois. You got 1 recruit coming today. Hopefully
Welcome
they get the job done.
Of quarterbacks, Ross H. Stadium in West Lafayette,
Dude was homesick
Indiana.
after playing away for a couple of games. And the Boilermakers going to get the ball first and show them what they've been missing. Show these fans what they've been missing. And Branch gonna give them a little
on the run from inside his own 5.
Gonna bring the ball out to their own 20.
The
last time Purdue played Illinois,
so
it was over 31
Makers offense takes the field for the first time today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
Going to get the ball first and get Matt as
got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under
Illinois
means so much. We know that the fans are all talking about it, but it's
and it does. I was
he got a bunch of close to getting
a gain of 13 on that run there.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of
First and
downs.
10 at their own 35.
Takes the
Get the
handoff.
ball again and get the
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Oh, snap.
After run, now throw.
They're going to look for his tight end here.
And it's incomplete.
Hey, that ball is incomplete. Did not have enough air on that ball. He looked open.
They line up, and
I was
it is
able to
a
throw the ball in
long
front
way
of
to the sticks from here.
Not get the ball there. Gonna look for his tight end again. The 3rd and 7, and the ball is batted down.
Fourth there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They
4th and 7 coming up in offense going to stay on the field here.
Let's trust our defense, and guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud.
I'm gonna get the ball to Morrissette, and Morrissette has enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
1st and 10 at
The
their own
Boilermakers
49.
are rolling down the field.
They're gonna get the ball to Mockobee, and Mockobee breaking the tackle and getting tackled by
Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications.
Gonna try and find McCray here, but could not have enough air on that ball to get there.
You can feel the energy.
3rd and 6
the
coming
players
up.
this week, they were on high. Like you could tell, they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Gonna look for Morrissette here, getting the 1st down.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been
Illinois
done.
33 here.
On the throw and catch.
1st and 10
The
coming up.
Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. From
So
the
he
gun,
gets the
the
ball.
ground game.
Gonna try and
Trying
find
to
some running
pound their
room.
way
Gonna
forward.
get
He
a gain
picks
of
up a
2
couple
on
to
the
the
run.
31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
So we get the
From
ball
shotgun,
again
the
and
handoff
finds
to the
running
back.
room. Has
At the
running
20, he's
room
got space.
and gets it into
He's there
the
to make the stop,
gets it
but
into
not
the red
before he
zone there.
sets up this offense 1st and goal.
First
from the
and
7.
goal at the 7.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat.
Find his running back out of the backfield. Get it a one.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Second and goal for the offense. He's looking to throw.
And look for Pauling on the speed out and gets the touchdown. Purdue goes out for 7-0 on the first drive of the day.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass.
Big 12.
On the move from inside his 5. And the
returner
is
going to get it, too.
So Purdue's offense will take the field for the first time.
As you can see, Diamond, one of the captains for this
is dealing with a ball-hawking free safety on the
looking
other
to make a
side.
difference.
Well, you're right, Reese. QBs better be good with their eyes. Better not stare down wide receivers in this one, because if you float the ball down the middle of the field, that's getting picked.
And these guys are going to be right in the middle of the field, flying all over the field.
And the running back doing a gain of 6
they are locked in and not throwing the ball near those guys.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
4.
From the gun, the running back
gets the
has
ball.
Finds a
3rd and 1
coming
up.
Gets 3 to the 22. Illinois lining up quickly.
Diamond coming down. No shot out of the backfield here.
They'll run for it on 3rd and
short.
the
running back gets met in the
backfield.
backfield. And that's going to be a
First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon.
But a punt for the Illinois
Gets off
offense.
his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And the punt team able to
only a
swing
couple
into the
yards
ground.
to the 34.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels. Because
at
this
point,
they don't know what's coming
down.
They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to
the
this
ball
offense
here.
a little bit.
Fine safe, break the tackle. He can get the 50.
But he's got 15
Illinois
yards on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at Illinois 40 here.
Looking to move it through the air.
Gonna try and throw. Oh my goodness! He didn't have to turn around for the interception.
And he will
What
step
in
out
God's
of
name
bounds,
is
but
that,
what a way to get the ball back for his offense. Line gets set, first down.
Gonna come down here. First and 10 at their own 25.
He's looking to throw it. Quick completion on the
Hope
out.
only going out a gain of
bounds,
15
but he
on
has
the
this
play.
offense rolling with a first down.
And that's going to take us to the
That's the
second
end
quarter
of the period,
here,
and Purdue has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
Oregon coming out
Now
of
from the
nowhere.
40, it's first and 10. He's going to pass.
The screenplay coming up bad. It's not enough. It's set for a loss of 11.
It is hard to get sacks on screens. I mean, the offensive line to stay with you for a little bit, defensive line to squirt through. A lot of times they read the screen and backpedal. Not on this one. They got through, got to the quarterback, got him on the ground.
And the receivers are going to get the yards back. First and 10 at the 46, at Purdue 46.
Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Running back going to
and a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be.
He was just beating the defender there.
To the house. He got loose. Touchdown to
And Illinois is going to tie this game up here.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and
7-2-7, 4:56 left in the second quarter here.
And build up some steam when you've got
And
speed
Browne
like
back
that,
receive Georgia up 10-6
Here he
against
comes with the return.
Alabama here. And Branch has running room.
He's got an alley.
And looks like Purdue is going to answer back quickly.
after the scintillating return, just don't mess it up. You've got to cash this in for a score.
Gonna find more stuff for the touchdown.
And he will score.
And Purdue answers back quickly off that kick return from Browne.
What it's supposed to do with a start like that.
Score
You're
14-7.
Position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Right now.
And they
Kansas
desperately
State
wanted
beating
to attempt
Kansas
the
right
return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. First down here for the offense.
Simon coming down, watching over the middle here.
Tackle is made at
Running
the
back gets
28
a gain
after a pickup
of
of
3
3.
on the run.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Holt gonna come down here. Simon watching over the middle.
Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Pressure coming.
And gets sacked in the backfield for a loss of 13.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
And it's a screen
They'll
play.
run the screen.
And Marable going to not allow a first down here. 4th and 9. The punt team comes out. Branch is back to the field.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
And Branch is going to fair catch his one after the blockers did not block.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense.
1st and 10 at their own 30. Kobe gets the ball and going to only get a gain of 1 on the run there.
On the last drive. Everything in rhythm.
2nd and 9 coming up.
Make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it
Kobe
again
gets the
on
ball
this
again
Yeah, right.
and
They
try and
had
get
the
into the
defense on
outside.
the wheels.
Only get a
What sort
gain
of
of
communication
3.
is going on that sideline? What sort of changes were they able to
3rd
make?
and
Because they got to
6
stop
here.
the bleeding right now.
After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down?
And gonna find more steps here for the first down.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw.
Browne looking to go deep here. Trying to
Right
find more
side.
steps, but could
And it's
not.
knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in
And 2nd and 10
phase
coming
and
up
batting
as
it
we got
away.
17 seconds left
Here
until the
comes the
2-minute
offense on
warning.
2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion.
Gonna find his tight end for the first down. Getting it to Illinois. What a 7.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. And the Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field.
2nd and 10 at the 40 at Illinois 45 here. Gonna find his tight end
Just
across
a
the
short
middle.
pass to the tight
Going to
end.
get to the outside
He
and
works
gets
his
it
way
to the
inside
29.
the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after
Coming out empty
completion.
here.
They'll throw it on 1st down.
Going to find McCray here. McCray's got running room and gets it to the end zone for the touchdown. Purdue goes up 21-7 here.
Trip to the house. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
And the Fighting Illini.
After scoring the touchdown.
Excuse me. Fighting Illini, how do you say, are back to school.
And it's so nice to have a receiver
Going to
like
get
this.
their own
Quarterback is you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Here comes the
Cole
Illini
blocking with
offense
the running
back
back
onto
here.
the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important
Well,
to create
they
that
first
momentum
down and
now,
Paul's
David,
the
too, and
first
not wait
time out.
to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
They're trying to get the ball out, but it gets a hit in the backfield by Kennedy.
Trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Carlos is watching over the run back here.
Back to throw. It's Altmaier. He's got him this time.
And getting the 1st down here. They're going to come into hurry-up offense here.
Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Ryan's watching over the
Going
middle.
up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle.
And gets across the 52. Purdue 35. We're going to call this second timeout here.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking to move it through the air.
And going to get met in the backfield.
Slung down back at the 43. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Carlos watching the second 18.
He's going to pass on second.
And just met in the backfield again. The Madden.
Bringing the heat and down he goes again. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
And tackled as he threw the ball. 4th and 19 coming up.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
And
Illinois
Branch back to receive this ball here.
He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
And the ball
able to
goes
keep
out
them
of
from
bounds.
getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Offense set on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout.
Gonna do it for Branch for the 1st
He's
down.
run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He's going to pass. Blasted
The ball from
as he lets it go.
McClay,
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout.
And then to McClay for the 1st down. 20 seconds left in the quarter here.
Drag for the big pickup. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel it. This is the first time we get to him. His defense needed this bad.
Right in front
We've got a
of
timeout
the
in the
field goal
waning
here.
seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now adjusting.
Want to find his wide receiver McClay? And not enough to get into the end zone there.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receiver. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
What a find! He's wide receiver! Take a back in the end zone! What a touchdown! Purdue goes up 28-7. Browne scored touchdowns in the 1st half.
You know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator.
And Browne getting that ball out before getting hit.
More of a cushion going into halftime.
The Boilermakers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half.
Illinois back to receive as the 2nd half
and
starts.
He'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Illinois offense returns to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the 2nd half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the 2nd half. That's the only way you can look at this. Offense, things did not go your way there in the 1st half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Illinois right back to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
And not enough for the 1st down.
And he's not going to get there.
And that
the
is
defense
quick
stands tall and makes the stop.
Illinois
runs the punt unit onto the field. He's getting a lot
of
work.
Off.
4th time he's punted tonight. Slips through the
line. The middle here.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. A 1st down for the offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Coming up.
They'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life in this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right, things that they got to do
get the first down here.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed
to throw deep
is
for
if he puts a little extra
but
mustard on it, and he
ball
shows
was
you the
not
arm
thrown.
talent on the throw.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10.
Offensive players know where the ball is going.
Kobe getting the ball, running straight up the middle.
Great job by the DB adjusting to the football, seeing it, playing the wide receiver, and making sure he can't catch the football.
The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field.
And Kobe just hitting the ball.
Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw.
We'll find Smith here.
With the catch, it's McCray. They get him down after he makes the catch.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage.
Here, and McCray is going to walk this ball in for the touchdown.
And the beatdown has ensued.
And Purdue goes up 35-7.
Precision.
4.
Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for
it.
Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too.
Just keep
coming back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to pass, it's Altmaier.
And Garlante's watching over the middle and going to get the interception there.
Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down.
And Purdue set up in great position right here at their own 40.
Give to the running
back. Gets the ball, and he gets enough run room for a first down.
Pick up the big first down. He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
My boy Mockobee
wants to throw on first down.
Top 10 for rushing.
Finds his man.
Is throwing a very dangerous pass, but somehow getting in between both defenders.
The Boilermakers have taken it
and coming down with that ball.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone.
Try to go
and the pass is intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here.
Getting tackled for a loss of 1 there. He's going to take it to the 4th quarter here.
That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
2nd and 11 after 1.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
Tackled in the back for safety. And Branson McCray back to receive the punt here.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off.
And get to the outside and get
the
it
brakes
to
on
the
it, but a
36.
good return out to the 36. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse.
Yeah, gonna find the
plays
play here. First down. Getting it across the 50.
He just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
And gonna find Pauling
Got a
here.
man. It's Pauling.
Pauling getting it back to
And
the
this
inside
defense is a half a
for
beat
first down.
behind. They
Putting
just
them at
can't
the
quite keep
21.
up. They got it down to the 21. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll
get the
snap it
ball.
on first down. They
They're
get him
getting
after he
five
picked up
here.
5 and got him inside the
He's
red
1
zone
yard
down to
away
the
from
16.
100 rushing
Halfway
yards
there
on the
first
day.
down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves
Holds
it
the
with
ball
the back.
again. Gonna run out the middle
They finally make
and
the
get
stop at the
a
big run.
gain
Who's ready to
of,
move those sticks
I
for the
would
first
say,
down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set
oh,
of
he got a gain
downs.
of 10. Oh my.
He'll set up to throw.
Gonna find McCray here and going to walk into the end zone.
And the route is on. That
And
score
Purdue
pushes us
up
out to a
42 to
comfortable
7
margin, and
here.
they
They
roll
moved and
so
not
close to a
scored.
10-game winning
This
streak.
thing good.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Lining up to cover the kick after that
With
touchdown
4:05
drive.
left. Purdue is kicking the ball off. Oh my God, 44 to 7. Oh, that's even worse.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Just keeps moving. Maybe a little
It
too
gets
bold
tackled
on that
at
return as he's out of bounds at
Purdue's
the 11.
11.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got
T.
to do
Jordan
something
really
here
missed their
offensively.
tackle
They
here.
don't do what
Clear
we're
the tackle.
running
They
and throwing the football.
ain't
Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this
Yeah,
offense.
watermelon
Forget
here.
about the
Second and
safety.
9.
Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
And the completion
And
gives
run
them
back,
a
let me get
fresh
enough
set
for
of
the first
downs and
down.
keeps this drive moving. On first down from their own 22. Looking to move it through the air. Complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ingram.
A gain
And
of
good
3
coverage by the
on
defense,
the
just a
play.
short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around.
Watching over the middle here. 2nd and 7 coming up. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
2-minute warning.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
They have no
Illinois
way
picked
to
up the
pull this
first
one
down.
out.
Now here they come again. Got it in the middle.
Oh,
It's
you're right, the
Ingram.
gain of 2.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And number 7, Clemson
gets
falling
set for
today,
second
North
down.
Carolina.
He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to
And
it.
Campbell Jr. just going
And
to pick up the
he
5th
gets
sack
home.
on
They
the
knock him
day.
down back at the 45. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Throws to the wideout.
And
And they weren't able
overthrows
to
the
make the
receiver.
connection. They were
And the
looking
punt
for an
team comes
explosive
out.
play. Illinois lining up to punt this one away.
It's back to receive. The kick is going to go out of bounds.
Make sure
at
that
the
there's not going to
25.
be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a
Try and
victory.
find Morrissette
Everybody
here.
on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming at this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a
And this
play
will be
on
the last
3rd
play of
and
the
long
game
from
here.
the 26.
Go
Showing
deep.
the arm
And
strength
throws
down
the
the left side.
interception.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
And they're going for the Hail Mary. Don't know what this is going to do to them, but fighting for pride at this point.
He's
going deep.
Up top here late in the game. And the pass is
and the ball is batted down. And that is a game. Pure domination from this Purdue.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side
led by the sophomore Browne today.
71%
completion. 6 touchdown throws, 3
interceptions on 294 yards passing. Is that sweet?
No.20 Mockobee, 109 rushing yards on a day.
Post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than
anything. But Clay leading the wide receiver room today, getting 158 receiving yards and 3 receiving touchdowns.
Morrissette doing 24 great individual efforts in this game by the way.
Getting a 1-yard touchdown and
players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game. That just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
All over the place.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse Palmer.
He's getting 2
Reese Davis, and this has
Madden,
been another presentation of EA Sports
Kennedy and Carlos each getting 1 type of Carlos as well. Campbell Jr. helped and King each getting a sack on the day, and then Madden, Lewis, Amanad, and Carlos each getting half a sack on the day. Carlos is getting 1 interception in the day as well. Tune in next week to see Purdue go up against Ohio State, one of the threats in the Big Ten.